Trying to remember what track this sounds like. Because something about the beat or whatever, like it kind of feels like a previous a track that's been in a previous Doom game, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Regardless, though, let's get back into the fray. Wow, it sure wants me to know that I've gotten stuff. How long is this gonna go?
Survivor. Gatekeeper of Divum.
Oh, that was it. As soon as I started speaking them aloud, that's when it finally stopped. Okay, literally unplayable. Spamming that isn't nearly as satisfying as it was in Doom 2016. Anyway, on a more serious note, I don't know what I'm doing. Apparently we're going into the hole.
To maintenance team. Please report to Gate of Divum Operations Center.
I should probably, like... I mean, it really does, but it's a finite resource, so I'm a little it's like the Crucible or the BFG. I'm just very hesitant to use it. Did that guy just go, like, stiff? But no. I mean, once I realized that there were so many of those pickups there, I did use it, even though I didn't strictly have to once, but... where am I going? I have a hard time oh, that's water. I think it does want me to... Yep. I forget, do you have unlimited oxygen in this game? And apparently if you don't... apparently if you don't press any direction, the Doomslayer just rises to the surface. I keep instinctively pressing the quick save button because I've been playing a lot of Serious Sam 4 recently. It's really difficult to get out of that habit when you aren't playing a game that has quick saves. Oh. It's thinking like Turbo Pinky. You know, at least for the Turbo Pinkies, they toned down how quickly they can just turn. Like, you'd think with the... Oh, gosh, dang it. Oh, Fodder Demon, go! Gosh, I hate you so much. Yeah, I wish most I wish most games had quick saves too. I think autosaves get a bit of a bad rap. In like most games with autosaves, I think do them fairly well, like this game. But there are certainly some games, like for instance the Crysis series, which would be so much better with quick saves. I think if you're making a linear game, like a linear shooter like this, it's perfectly auto saves rather are perfectly reasonable as long as you properly balance like where the saves are, and don't do it like Halo where you can end up being you can end up with a checkpoint 5 seconds before you die.
Attention. Power activated for city subsection.
Really, well, I've got to say, when you're making autosaves, even in a game that has manual saving as an option, do not oh great, an empowered demon. And one of those guys, and one of you guys. Oh, an empowered whiplash, you don't say. Ugh. Oh my gosh, could you not please? But yeah, if you're creating an autosave system The easiest way to do it is to have it location based. So once the player gets to this location, make a save. That's part of the reason why autosaves have such a bad rap, is because what you want to do is have it both location and enemy based. If the player has gotten to this point and has killed like 90% of the enemies in the area, then save. Or have it be that if once they're done killing all the enemies in this area, then autosave. Stuff like that. But the problem is that when you have it purely location-based, a strat that I often employ in these games, in games in general, oh, heck. In games in general is to run forward. I do that especially a lot in Halo because I hate... I don't like the gunplay in... Oh, crap. I think the gunplay in Halo is the weakest part of it. So I try to avoid combat whenever possible. And that unfortunately results in... Oh boy. Hoo 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 hoo. Or you might be rushing forward, like in the case of the Serious Sam games, you might try to rush forward to get to a better vantage point to, like someplace with more cover or something. I need to get out of here. Oh my goodness gravy. Oh, I did not notice you there. Hello. Ah, how am I missing those? That did nothing. How did that not? Whew. It is really hard to talk and play this game at the same time. My goodness gravy. Ooh, did I kill him? Nice. I still haven't found a terribly expedient way to kill Cyber Mancubi. Like, I hate Cyber Mancubi so much. Those are... I forget what the game called them. The shield guys with the orange shields, they're like... Riot guards or something. I don't know where I'm going. This way, I'm guessing. Basically, unlike the normal shield guys, you can't destroy their shields with the plasma rifle, which is rather incredibly dumb if you ask me, but whatever. As far as I can tell, you can only kill them by means of explosives. I did not know that that would go flamey like that. I also did not mean to perch on that ledge. If I had to guess, I'd guess that those... Oh, hello. If I had to guess, I'd say that they were probably made to incentivize you to use your grenades. Because I know that I hardly ever remember to use my grenades. Yeah, it's just not always entirely obvious what weapon you're supposed to use against specific enemies. Like, maybe it would be more clear if I read the codex, but I am of the firm belief that I shouldn't have to read to play a game like this. Screecher buff active. Holy cats. Ugh. I just jumped into something. But no, that's one of the big points I take away from the first Serious Sam game. Serious Sam: The First Encounter. Because in that game, to know what you're supposed to do about the final boss... Oh yeah, spawn me right here! This is a great spawn point! Holy cats, what is wrong with you? What? Okay, so remember what I said about quick saves? I take it all back this game. Holy cats. Or I mean, I don't take it all back. I take back how I was saying that this game is alright with its quick saves. Or with its auto saves. Holy cats, why would you spawn me right in the middle of that? If I didn't have the BFG, I'd... Holy cats. I would have loved it.
Alert. The gate of Divum is offline. Please reschedule further testing until power has been restored.
I want to open you. Ah, whatever. But yeah, remember what I said about the... This feels like the multiplayer of Doom 2016. Oh, hello. Was that one of the... That was one of those stupid guys. Okay. I'm terribly descriptive. Ah, here we go. Now, where's someone I can use all 3 charges on? Haha! I was playing a little recklessly there. Yeah, I think they added a... I don't know if that's something that they did in the interim, like before the DLC's release, but whenever you stun an enemy, like no matter how it is you manage to stun them, they now have a cartoon stun effect. To make it more obvious that they're staggered. Could use, thank you. Man, I really hate those spirit guys, whatever the heck they're called. They're just, I really, if you're going to make a tanky enemy, like, you have to be super careful, in my opinion, when you're making a tanky enemy. And oh, goodness gravy! Of course I'm out of ammo. Thank you for dying. I honest to goodness can't believe I'm still alive. This is insane. But yeah, no. Remember during my live stream of the first DLC how I said that I'm never even going to try to beat it on Ultra Nightmare? Yeah, that goes doubly for this. Like, with enough stick-to-itiveness, I'll get through it on normal Nightmare, but Ultra Nightmare, no. I can't even beat Doom 2016 or this game on Ultra Night, or like this base game on Ultra Nightmare.
Error.
Ooh.
Gate of Divum offline. Please reinsert authorization command for reactivation.
I want to believe they're paying homage to the one true prey here. But I know that's probably too much to hope for. Like, they probably just did this because this sort of contraption is just sort of inherently cool looking. Is this the end of the level? Yes, it is. Do-do-do-do.
The Gate of Divum. The only way into the most ancient part of Hell. The Dark Lord is there, waiting for you. He will not allow the city to be overtaken. Like you, he will fight to the end.
Oh, it's doing like that portal ending where it's sucking you in. Okay, yeah, yeah, that gives me subtle Prey vibes. I could believe that they were trying to pay homage to that game that Bethesda killed. Also, can you tell that I'm bitter? They killed one of the most unique games I've ever played for a game that, if I am being charitable, I can call it okay. Just Arcane's Prey is nowhere near the level of awesome that Prey was. Ugh. But don't get me on that rant again. I don't like being angry. The final battle has begun. Using the Gate of Divum Using the Gate of Divum to access the heart of Hell, the Slayer now stands before the gates of Emora, ready to face the Dark Lord. Armies now gather as the Dark Realm prepares for war, and the coming conflict will decide the fate of all. So how exactly are they gonna handle this? Oh, hey. Gosh dang it, this music is awesome. Like, this music is the perfect...
If the Dark Lord is defeated in ritual combat, any demon outside his realm will be destroyed.
How did I miss that? Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. I still want to fight one of those titans myself, gosh dang it. Please give me that. This is really the closest they've gotten to recapturing Doom 3's interpretation of hell, and I love it. I suppose Titan's Realm in Doom 2016 was kind of similar now that I think about it. What the heck are you? This is a bit difficult. This specific arena has a lot of verticality and obstacles. So I'm having a bit of a trouble navigating it. I'm not complaining though. This is kind of awesome. And you know it should be difficult. Is that 2 Doom Hunters? I don't even know what kind of move I just did there. Where does this take me? Oh, good gravy. There are 2 barons. I feel like those fire mines are completely superfluous. It's just like, hey, why not we put a hazard here? It's not like it'll make much of a difference.
You'll need to get over those walls to continue the assault.
Excuse me, this was an escalation encounter? Demons hit by the Sentinel Hammer. Slam will be dazed for a longer duration. Okay, so if this was a escalation... Ah, here we go. You... Why do you keep giving me this warning? Stop it. Stop. Okay, now I'm gonna... Oh, hello. Now, I'm gonna call it... They're going to give me a stinking Marauder now. Yeah. So answer me this, why exactly did Hell put an explosive mine on the... Oh, yep. Yep, see, I called it. Oh. Yeah, I called it that there would be a stinking Marauder this time. Gosh, dang it.
You'll need to get over those walls to continue the assault.
Yep. Oh, come on, I totally hit it. I'm also wondering if I have motion blur turned on. Because I've been noticing an oddly cinematic feeling blur going on. Health? I thought you ate the grenade. Oh, come on. Oh, no, no, no! Come on! Come on! I hate Marauders,
You need to get
man.
over those walls to continue the assault.
Now imagine if they were evil enough to give you that stupid plague guy and a marauder at the same time. I mean, admittedly... I feel like they shortened the amount of time he stays staggered for. As if he wasn't unreasonably difficult as it is. And no way is that it. Yep. Why don't I just BFG you? Kinda had a feeling there'd be two of you. Another flippin'... No! No! Another marauder? You have got to be joking. Is it done? Is it over? Is the game glitched? Okay. Okay.
Hellforged. Hellforged. Forged in hell you are.
Okay. But no, if like what they've been making it sound like, this is like the end. The end. They're doing an alright job. Okay, I did kill the tentacle. Oh boy. But yeah, this is really difficult and also looks really cool. So they're doing an all right job, though I'm still feeling very cheated out of getting to properly kill a Titan. I've been wanting to do that since Doom 2016. And with the meat hook would be perfect for attacking a Titan, but whatever, this is still awesome. Oh, there was a 1-up. In the other map that I never figured out how to get. Because I kind of thought that the level would end up like wrapping back. Heck. I kind of thought the level would end up wrapping back around. Here we go. So I guess technically this isn't a 100% run then, but 1-ups aren't listed under exploration, so the way the game counts it will be 100%. Hoo-hoo. Good gravy. Yeah, this is kind of reminding me of Titan's Realm. I say as we see Titan skeletons. Okay, so I see a big crack over there. But I know not where the game wants me to go over there. What? Okay, so where do... Oh, it wants me to go over there. That wasn't clear. No, that's not what I meant. Oh, you. I mean, at least you're the most reasonable of the Spectre transformations, but you're still not fun. Nor do I think reasonable. Hello.
Night Sentinels.
Oh, we're gonna be fired through this ballista, aren't we?
We had no idea Hell had their own technology. It must have been centralized here, like some kind of ruling elite.
I was about to complain about this being exactly like Urdak. Like the doors being exactly like Urdak from the last DLC. But that opening vista at Hell's inner circle, if you will, for the universe that this game has set up, yeah, I'd say this is a more than acceptable interpretation of Hell. I still overall prefer Doom 3, Doom 3's interpretation of Hell. But for what this is awesome. No, of course. Yeah. It's going more for dystopian hellscape than... What the heck? Than strictly Hell. But it's still a masterclass visual spectacle. Thank you very much for the megasphere. Okay, if your dogs could like buzz right off, Okay. Thank you. Why am I moving so slow? Why am I moving so slow? Oh, shoot. Do your green eye thing. Thank you. And now I can deal with the rest of you, suckers. Okay, now where do you want me to go? Over here. Do I just jump dash over here? Apparently. These are much more easier. I'm sorry, was that another? No, I think it was just this guy. Did that guy just disintegrate when I got close to him? Oh, apparently you can one cycle that guy. Good to know. Apparently if you're like ridiculously skilled, you can also first shot a Marauder as well, but I have never figured out how that is humanly possible. Ah, yes, Doom Hunter. Oh, you're still not dead? Dang, this is my kind of visual design. Oh, wow. Actually putting the invisible enemies in an environment where it's hard to see them. Good job. I think that's a first. Oh, that's right. I have full chainsaw charge. So next time I see a troublesome, like, mid-tier enemy... Why do I have a feeling this is the end?
The final battle.
I've collected everything. It's not giving me fast travel, so I don't think this is quite the end, though I do see I missed a BFG charge. I feel like that is going to be imperative. Let's see. You gonna let me through there? So if I understand how empowered demons work, it's when someone you're a friend with or something similar to that has gotten killed by that demon. I question, how did someone get killed by that Revenant? Revenants are one of the easiest, like, big enemies in this game. Oh, this is looking like a boss arena. But the boss is leaving. Why is the... Oh, gosh. Could you not do this to me right now? Thank you. I don't know why the music is so quiet. Or why it was so quiet at the beginning of the fight. Okay. Give me that Megasphere! Holy cats! It did not want me to have that Megasphere. Oh, wait. Can I chainsaw you? Nope. Well. I guess I'll chainsaw you then. Oh my Good gravy. I really don't like you. Of you, I am not fond. Yeah, and of course I kill you with the very next shot. Whatever. Oh, please tell me that is not a Spectre-enhanced Baron of Hell. Oh my gosh, where the heck does that go? What the heck was that jump pad? It just bashes your head against a ceiling. Good gravy. Oh, that's right, I have the Sentinel Hammer. Ugh. Okay, now get out of range of that Plague Hound, whatever the heck that thing is called. Oh my... No, those spirit things aren't specters. Specters are the invisible pinkies. What the heck is the blue guy called? Is it literally just called Spirit? A spirit? Oh, I don't wanna die. Wait, Sentinel Hammer! Oh, you're smarter than the average bear. That was a weird thing to say. I didn't expect it to what's the thing where you go, like, where you come from the opposite direction than the enemy is expecting you to? Flank! I wasn't expecting him to flank me. Oh, I wish I had my chainsaw. I hate Cyber Mancubi. Like, I complain about... Oh, gosh, I am low on health. But no, I complain about Marauders. But if I could get rid of one enemy from both this and Doom 2016, it would be the Cyber Mancubi. I hate them. They shouldn't exist. And I have similar feelings towards the Cyber Hell Knight in this game, but the Cyber Mancubi is by far the worst. They aren't fun, and they have the exact same silhouette as the normal Mancubi. And moveset. Oh. Nice, that actually wasn't half bad. Oh my gosh. What the heck is this giving me flashbacks to? I swear I've played a game with a boss battle where the lead up is exactly like this. I guess. Okay. I guess we take the haste rune. Overdrive. Why did they feel it necessary to rename all of the power-ups in this game? Like that still bothers me. It's like, why did you rename haste to overdrive? Why was this a necessary thing? It's so minor. I am nitpicking, I realize. Gosh, dang it. Cease to be! Seriously, whose idea was it to give an imp like 500% health and a stinking Borok spin? Actually, speaking of Borok spin, yeah, this actually reminds me of a boss fight from Bionicle the game. Didn't think I'd be making that comparison today. Gosh. So basically just survive and wait for your chainsaw to replenish so that you can stinking kill all these guys within this decade. Just why do they, I swear they have like more health than like a Cyber Mancubus. Which, as we've already established, I am not a fan of. At least respawn the frickin' health. gosh, this just goes on and on. Is this ever going to end? Ugh. I suppose Ice Grenade might make it marginally better. I've never been a terribly big fan of the grenades, so I never use, so like I rarely remember to use them. Also, survey says like they immediately broke free of the ice grenade. I don't know if there's something I'm supposed to do when they're Borok rolling. Like maybe that's when they're weakest, but oh, maybe they're weak to the, not that. Ah, I think I've finally found what they're weak to. Okay, so this was their way of actually making that attachment useful. I still miss the...
You're approaching the Dark Lord Sanctum. Starting to lose my connection, though. Doomslayer, sir. I won't be able to...
I still miss the... I forget what it was called even, like the ballista shot or whatever on the Gauss cannon in Doom 2016. Because it was the same basic thing as the energy blade. I forget what they called it. But didn't completely... But when you were mid-air, it didn't kill your momentum when charging it. When mid-air, your momentum is still severely dampened with the blade thing, which is why I don't use it. That was not the last level, apparently. Is this next level going to be just the final battle?
The Dark Lord. Ancient gods bear witness as the Slayer and the Dark Lord enacteth the rite of combat before the throne room of Emora, a challenge to determine the fate of existence.
You bring violence and war to thwart the Dark Realm, but conflict was born in Hell. It is inevitable. A fire that fuels creation and gives purpose where there is none.
More games need to use the id Tech engine. Gosh, this is beautiful.
Stand and fight, Slayer. Honor your true god. Fight and show me your purpose.
Okay, I'm guessing it wants me to use... Oh, okay. So he's another green guy. Come on, do your green thing. Whoa. That sword reached a lot further than I thought it would. Come on, you did a green thing before. Okay, so I have to get close to him? To target his green thing? Okay, Okay, so... for crying... Okay, so he gets pickups from me, just like I get pickups from him. Why is it giving me Crucible pickups? I don't understand, because attacking him with the Crucible doesn't do anything. Or wait, does it? Because this is what you want out of a boss fight. Having to question how the heck you're supposed to fight the boss. You? How? Counter the Dark Lord when his eyes flash green to daze him. How do I get him to do the eye glow thing? Use the Sentinel Hammer to extend the daze effect. Okay, so while he's dazed, then use the Sentinel Hammer. While in sword range, move in close, but not too close, to increase the frequency of sword attacks and green eye flashes. How do I dodge the flippin' sword, though, when he doesn't do the eye flash thing? Summoned wolves will drop Sentinel Hammer ammo when killed. And as usual, I shouldn't... Oh. Blark. so I've almost completely... Now I've completely undone all my progress. Thus far, this is the weakest boss. I mean, hard. He's a hard boss. But he's the worst designed boss. Ah, dang it. Because a good boss should challenge... should sort of be like a final test, you know? Testing everything you've learned up to that point, whereas this boss is squarely in the territory of gimmick boss. At least thus far. I mean, I'm not a fan of the green eye thing in general in this game. Yeah, okay, okay. Zip behind me, then do the green eye thing. Because that's fair. I am of the opinion that Doom bosses should purely be shoot at it until it dies style bosses. Though, of course, you didn't send enough wolves at me. Oh. Come on, send your wolves at me. Oh, what the? Dope. Send your wolves at me! Gosh dang it! Thank you! How am I out of fuel? Oh, I am so angry right now. Oh, for frick's sake. frick's sake. I mean, at least he only, and put that in air quotes, only. At least he only heals when he hits you with his melee ranged attacks, but gosh dang it, that is stupid. The Sentinel Hammer kills all summoned demons instantly. Summoned wolves drop hammer ammo when killed. Glory-killing zombies will also charge the hammer. Oh, okay. Well, at least they were merciful this time. And don't make you go through all the phases when you die. Oh, for frick. Oh, frick off. I totally hit you when you were doing your stupid green eye thing. Oh, for frick's sake. In the moment, I forgot what my key was for the Sentinel Hammer. This game has so many melee options, instant melee options, that I can't use my typical key for them all. That's an awesome back.
Have I been imprisoned by my own creations? You will not stop my vengeance, nor the one who betrayed me. Tell him.
He is the first being, and my creator. When he fell, I ascended.
They lied to you, Slayer. Gamora and its people would have been perfect, if not for the treachery of my servants. They sealed me away, stole my
Holy buckets. Oh. Yeah, could you send wolves at me and literally nothing else, please? Of course I'm out of BFG ammo. One won't make this too easy. How don't I have a charge? I killed the wolves. Oh. Okay, okay. Okay, stop! Like, the least... The frick happened there? The least they could do would be to make all of these stinking Spectre guys the least they could do would be to make all the Spectre guys give you Sentinel Hammer charge on death. For frick's sake. Just do the green eye thing. Thank you. Oh, for... Just die! 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 Frick's sake! Oh, for... And, yep, here comes the cavalry. Still better than the DLC 1 boss. Oh my God. Okay, now send your stupid wolves at— oh wait, I already have a Sentinel Hammer charged, so... The fuck killed me? Okay, send your wolves. Not those guys, please. The grenade blew up and I died like a second later. Unless this game processes explosions as like an expanding radius. Something else hit me and I have no friggin' clue what. The oh, yep. And he's right back to where we started. Come on. Sometimes the rocket explodes on something and I have no clue what that something is. I just see a huge explosion in my face. Because it just exploded in mid-friggin' air. Why am I moving so slowly? What? The Sentinel Hammer is supposed to destroy all summoned demons. Yeah, did you see that? It just exploded in midair. And also, the glory kill didn't connect for some inexplicable reason. Wait, I have BFG ammo? Hell yeah, using that. I was bumping my ass against the fodder demon. Good gravy, the hit detection in this game for movement is somewhat atrocious. Thought there was going to be one more phase left.
By his hand, all things were made. Even you.
May the blood on your sword never dry, and may we never need you again. he basically got put into stasis just like what he woke up from at the beginning of Doom 2016. I remember back, like, a while ago, back when we thought we were still going to get a Doom 4, I remember seeing someone say that, I remember seeing people speculating on, like, how the story could end. And, of course, going from the Christian viewpoint of the world, where Satan is the main, often depicted as being the antithesis of God. People were saying, well, Doom can't end until we go against Satan. I think honestly this has probably done the best job that I could imagine. Because like, in my opinion, keep fiction fiction. But yeah, no, that I have my qualms on a mechanical level with the final boss, but all of the visuals and story surrounding it are solid for what this game is, you know, for what they made Doom Eternal. Also, this music is awesome, and I want it. Have they updated the official OST, or do I have to buy this separately? Because this music is awesome. Yeah, no, that was a great last level. I don't care for the boss because, once again, a Doom boss should be a shoot at it until it dies sort of affair. That's why of this Doom reboot and probably all of Doom, the Doom Hunter, when you first face the Doom Hunter, that is the best boss in any out of them all, because that boss tests everything you learned up to that point, whereas the Green Eye bosses, which they leaned way too heavily into in Doom Eternal, you're basically just, okay, use the shotgun or something else that does like instantaneous damage when their eyes flash, and then cycle between your quick-to-fire weapons in the interim. And because of the green flash mechanic, whenever you have that sort of enemy does not combine well with the other Doom enemies, and so you could tell, even when they were getting just abhorrently terrible with combining the Marauders with other kinds of demons, even then they could not put as many demons with the Marauder as they could with other of the really big demons, because the Marauder sucks. That Green Eye mechanic sucks. Shoot at it until it dies. Don't tell me I can't shoot at that guy. Don't tell me I can't damage that guy until he does something that makes him vulnerable. Because I honestly, I kind of hate that mechanic in video games in general. Like, if you're gonna do something like that, let me be the one in control of making the enemy vulnerable. Don't make me have to wait for the enemy to make himself vulnerable, because then it just feels stupid and arbitrary. So anyway, that tirade aside, like, aside from the mechanic of the final boss, I loved it. Even though it was an arena, if he had been a shoot at it until it dies kind of boss, he would have been kind of cool. Like, the surroundings were very cool, and unlike the Doom 2016 arenas, it was large. It was large. So... I'm gonna... Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Imagine, if you will, a shield. They established that the blue shields you can destroy by firing plasma at them, and that is a mechanic that the Doom Hunter uses. You'll notice that whenever the Doom Hunter gets on the scene, I switch to my plasma rifle and just start peppering him with plasma until his shield is down. That is the way to do what they were trying to do with the Marauder and everything. Yeah, have him have a shield, and, you know, have him have a very, very tanky shield or something. But, like, make it so that the player can do something about making them vulnerable. Because, yeah, the Doom Hunter is also invulnerable until you take out his shield. But you can do something about the frickin' shield! I mean, that would be relatively merciful. But really, I think he's just sort of a child of prophecy. I have no clue if there's like a trope actually called that or something, but like, he is the prophecy bringer. He only exists when he needs to fulfill his prophecy, and he's just in stasis for the rest of the time. Honestly, if you're going to do a prophecy sort of situation, prophecies are a tricky business, because if you treat it as a law of the universe kind of prophecy, instead of a we just really need this guy right now sort of prophecy, it makes everything feel hollow. It's like, well, yeah, of course he's going to succeed. He's got the law of the universe on his side. But in this case, it's more just a when the world needs him, he comes out of slumber and kills demons. So honestly, it's pretty cool. And again, I realize that I'm venting a bit right now. That I've been venting a bit. But that's just because this was really good. This was really good, and I'm just pointing out ways that could have been a lot better. And that final boss was a bit of a letdown, because I love a good boss. But admittedly, they are incredibly difficult to design. So, and like, you don't want your final boss, you don't want your final boss against the devil himself to feel too easy. So I understand the predicament they were under to make sure that this was a tough boss. I'm going to put this out there, that boss was nowhere near as tough as the bullshit you have to go through in the first DLC against Samuel Hayden. Because, again, those spirit-enhanced demons are terrible. You know how I like shoot at it until it dies?
He's still here? Great. I have a message for you from Marty, Hugo, and all the hard-working devs at id Software. Thanks for playing. Hell wouldn't be the same without you.
Well, that's cute. But no, like, it's possible, but like the heck was I saying? Oh yeah, I love shoot at it until it dies kind of enemies, but when it's literally you like increased their health, like Yahtzee put it the best way. Yahtzee from Zero Punctuation. A good boss isn't just an enemy that ate a lot of protein bars. In other words, a good boss is not a boss that just has a ton more health. You have to do more than that. And the problem is that the spirit-enhanced demons move so friggin' quickly, do so much friggin' damage, and have like 10 times the normal amount of health. Like, they are a nuisance to deal with. The only halfway reasonable enemy to fight against in their spirit form, in their spirit-enhanced form, is the Hell Knight. All of the rest of them are just terrible. And then and then the stinking bone imps. What was their fascination with making ludicrously fast enemies that are just copies of lower-tiered enemies? Just rank up the speed and rank up the health like tenfold. What was their fascination with that? Because that is horrible, horrible design. You want your tanky enemies to be large so that they're a big target. But I digress a bit. And again, maybe if I read the codex, I'd know some secret vulnerability, but you shouldn't have to read in a Doom game. You shouldn't have to read in a Doom game. I understand you had to read to get the story in the original games, but that's because they were in DOS. They didn't exactly have a whole bunch of storage space to include digitized voice. Just don't make me read in a Doom game or any game of this ilk. If I want to read, I'll play an adventure game or even an RPG. But don't make me read in a Doom game. Gosh dang. But now that I'm done with that rant, that was really cool. I thought there was going to be like an extra cutscene or something there. It was taking a real long time to get to the main menu.
Hellforged. Survivor. World Spear Slayer.
That should really just be called Cyan Slayer.
Viridian Empyrean.
Anyway, so I went like about an hour past where I probably should have, but whatever. This was awesome. That, like, despite my complaints, that was a worthy end to this series. And although I'm disappointed that it makes it sound like this Doom reboot is over, I am glad that they ended it before they succumbed to too much spectacle creep or any of that sort of stuff. Maybe, hey, id, if you're listening, reboot Quake 1. Please, I'm begging you, reboot Quake 1. Notice I'm saying Quake 1 and not, like... I would love to see a reboot of Quake 2, Quake 4, as well. But I think that Quake 1 deserves its time in the spotlight. Because there's so much missed potential there. So that's my request. Because I don't know if id's done with Doom, I don't know what they're going to do from here, because their mistake of Rage has been shuffled off to another company. They haven't made a Wolfenstein game since Wolfenstein 3D, and aside from Quake, what other franchises do they have? Commander Keen, but that's not id's image anymore, and also has been condemned to the mobile game market, so poor Keen. Last time they tried to come up with something original, we got Rage. But then again, that was while John Carmack was still there, so they might be able to do better now. People talk about John Carmack like he's some sort of god, and yeah, he was very impressive in the 90s and early 2000s. Very, very early 2000s. He made id Tech 5. One of the worst game engines I have ever seen. I hate id Tech 5. I love the id Tech engine for the most part. Like, almost every other version. id Tech 5 is awful. Literally every game that's made with it just plays like ass. Oh, gosh. But yeah. Good game, id. Good game. Not exact, you know, I've went on this spiel before. It's not exactly what I wanted, but you did give us something really, really cool and quite frankly unique. Like, how many other AAA games harkening back to the harkening back to Twitch shooters do you get nowadays? I honestly can't think of any others. So this was impressive. So anyway, that's it for this stream. I think I've rambled on far long enough. Stay tuned for tomorrow when I do something. You know, it's Sunday. I'm going to be streaming something. And yeah. Take care.